Hi there friends, and welcome to episode 10 of the Feralisk Tribe. I'm Icon, and today I want to expand my base a bit, and at the same time I hope we will not suffer any further losses. Last episode we had to mourn the loss of Zaif, but we shall get there. Alright, so let's chop some wood, and let's see. I've been thinking a lot lately about a few things. And I definitely realized that I want to acquire more land. The more land I got, the easier it will be to defend myself against raiders and other threats from the outside world. So I figured we could do something nifty. I wanted to expand my base into that direction. Something like that. Probably smaller. The idea behind that, I'll dig out the tunnel connecting this piece of map anyways, so if we had even more land to work with, that would be very, very beneficial. So, how to do this though? I'm pretty sure we won't be able to set up stone walls, because there's a lot of mud there, and mud is always a problem. Let's see. Pretty sure we can. Okay, good stuff. So, considering the 888 serpentinite blocks available, I'd say we'll go for regular walls. And I'll drop it here. Something like that. Okay. So, let's wait until the spiders are sleeping, and then let's start the construction. First spiders went sleepy sleep, but not all of them yet. That sword looks fancy. It's just a war knife. So what? Is it a knife or a sword? Let's see. I don't want to read this extremely long text about, only to find out if it's now a sword or a knife. I'd say it's a sword. Okay, speaking of which, look at that big boy. Alright, let's go for the next thing. Construction. Gigadoa is the person for that job. Okay. Force him to do that. And you guys haul that. Alright. Let's see. Gigadoa sure has still some energy left, so we were able to work with that. Of course, there are always doors necessary. And now we'll do this. Seems like tonight we're only delivering materials, but let's see. Really want to force him to do some actual work. Oh. That thing already went hungry. Is it already wakey time? Dang. Whatever. We captured a Gigantopithecus, so I'm not unhappy with tonight's haul. Do I have other good constructors? Well, we can send Dimetrodon tonight. Let's do this. So I'll do the one constructor one day and the other constructor the other day. So I'd say that's the easiest way to deal with this, because whenever you put up somebody on a night shift, they usually don't want to do that twice. Oh, yummy. I'll pick that up tomorrow, because we need more meat. The more meat, the more pemmican, the more trading goods. I like that. So we did research stone cutting last episode. I totally forgot to build a stonecutter's bench. But we'd need iron for that. Do I have that much? Yeah, awesome. Lucky me. Alright, so we will put that down where? Let's drop a door here. And let's see. Yeah, well, let's do that with wood. Oh, so good. Finally, this will amp up the production speed and the efficiency by a lot. Because the biggest issue with that stone cutting spot is that it lowers the yield per chunk, and that's something I didn't like too much, honestly. Okay. We're out of wood, or what's the case here? Trista has been eaten by a lockjaw. Come on, don't talk to me like I would have, like I really knew these people. Because I didn't. Don't give me that feeling game. I even tried, okay? I tried to save them. Why are you mocking me? And why are you unconscious? Extreme blood loss. It's not dead yet, though. Oh my. I won't be touching that thing. Alright. Spiders are sleeping, so let's see. How's Gigodoa now? Oh. Let's do some forced work. Also, there was a dead spider lying around, or no. Either they ate it, or it wasn't dead after all. It was dead. Ooh, a medieval merchant visiting us. Nice. Really nice. Okay. Let's send Gigodoa for a meal and then back into the field. So, this project will take a damn long time, I know. But at the same time, I feel like it's going to be that much worth it. Alright, you go home now. I'm not sure that we got that much time. Yeah. But bit by bit, every night, I'll acquire more of that terrain. And this way, I'll have more areas to fight the raiders at. So I'm also considering creating more and more walled off areas. And the thing is, sure, to some degree, you could argue that at some point wouldn't I be destroying all the Feralisks later? The thing is, this biome is hard to keep clean, because these monsters, they respawn really, really quick. So I'd rather do a fortress-like thing, and I'll do purges whenever we want to travel or something like that. Alright, a flamingo phoenix can be sold. That's pretty good. And the night mule, can we train that? Do we have handlers able to do that? Let's check. Animals. Yes, I do. Perfect. Okay. Who was trading Yuri? Okay. So I'll exchange the flamingo phoenix with a night mule. These at least have a simple train ability, so we will have a little bit more interaction with that thing. Hay cloth. Cool. I've been experimenting around with new mods with this series a lot. So we got a lot of copper and obviously a lot of weapons. These medieval weapons are worth more than I'm used to. I got a crossbow? I'll keep that. Royal Deathplate armor. Nice. God King's mask. Jeez, that's costly. Soft cap made of leather and cloth padding. Brrr. Voice modulator installed in the face mask. Okay. So Why is that so costly? Market value. Nobody knows. Definitely not interested in buying that either. Oh, look at my tribal boots being worth... Whoa, why is that worth so little money? I'm not used to that. Alright, whatever. I'm able to almost pay off the night mule with my materials. I'm also selling off all the copper. Usually I don't do that. Usually I'm all like, no, keep it, I'll use that. Ice blocks. But we are a primitive civilization after all. And right now, 1.2k silver in my pocket is worth to me way more than just a heap of copper lying around with no real use. Nose the Marine. I want that guy. Vengeful. What's that? They can stand walking on the same soil as their rivals and will be elated by news of the live ending. Okay. Neat. Plants, animals, yeah. So I'll just sell off a lot of my materials here. There we go. Done. Welcome, Nose. Like, seriously, that guy is a fighting machine, and that's exactly what we can use here. Also, he's good with plants. It's very welcome here as too. And he can clean up our place. That's even better. So, Nobiar is back on research duty because we ain't got nobody else. Dang. So, Mr. Nose. Nose is good at everything. Nose knows how to... Okay, let's stop. Let's drop it right here. I'll equip him... What? Can we unequip some better weapon from somebody else? Do we have better weapons? Ah, well. I'd say give him the crossbow and give him the short sword and... Oh, wait a sec. We got elephant tusks. 7.13 on average. Okay, the sword is still better. Okay. Now then. Not exactly a good replacement for Zafe, but at the same time, I'm not the least little bit ungrateful. We got salt. Alright. Let's not be salty, hey? Alright. I'll let Nose help with construction things as well. Oh boy. Of course. Oh, I'm so silly. I've been pondering about how to increase my animal skills, even though the answer was right in front of me. We just need to fish. That's all. You just need to fish. Fishing increases your animal skill by its own. You don't need to do anything extra. And at the same time, fish does help our colony. Perfect. Oh man, I'm so afraid about the next attack here. The last few attacks were that brutal. I mean, Blood and Dust difficulty sure ramps up the whole deal by a lot. Well. Oh, now there's action. They're leaving at the wrong time of the day. Oh yeah, look at this. Now the action is happening. So you see that whole swarm here is closing in. Alright. Jungle-esque revenge! War. War never ends. At least not here. Alright. That's the thing. Pretty much every faction hates you sooner or later because, you know, they somehow expect me to help them here, which I won't, because I'm not insane. They should have just left the colony at night. That's all. So you don't really make too many friends in this biome, but at the same time, looting stuff ain't hard. What's that? Jerk meats, I see. So let's... It's a lot of bodies here. Definitely should pick those up. Alright, night shift. Dimetrodon is tonight, no. Gigadoa? Yes. So, Gigadoa. Have some food. And then, let's see. That colony back there is already sleeping. Good. So, Gigadoa will work. The beasties here are still wide awake. Alright. Let's see how many I can take home. Dimetrodon. Oh, it's busy with something else. No. Dimetrodon happens to need that equipped before he can hunt. It's a little bit weird, but it's just, that's just how it works, you know. Alright. We're going to acquire so much chitin with that. Yeah, there we go. Meanwhile, let's monitor Gigadoa's work. It's looking good though. Alright. As soon as we're at as soon as it's 3 o'clock, oh no, the night mule, I'll send Gigadoa home. I don't want to work too long every night. I just want to get business done slow but steady, you know. Alright. That's a bunch of Feralisks. Nice. I'm sorry, jungle lisks, of course. Silly me. Now we will... I want to build yet another door here. Okay. So the night mule has to be trained and has to be kept inside the animal zone. Yes. All right. Whole tribe is sleeping into the day, but that's okay. Mutant flatfish. I love the Feralisk jungle for those funky animals spawning in here. It's the best part, basically. Not only you get all these crazy spider monsters, you also get a lot of interesting fish when you go fishing. Alright, we need to dig out this chamber completely as well. And probably let's expand that zone. And I decided that all the stone blocks shall just be put there as well. It's way easier to just store everything related to stone outside there. These things can't deteriorate, they don't have any hit points, so easy peasy. Alright, so with fishing, I'll train myself somebody able to, or even more people able to, handle the spiders one day. That's the plan. So probably, let's see. I don't want, well, okay, well, let's put Centipede onto fishing duty as well, because I just realized that fishing comes after hauling, so that should be fine. Now, is there anything I'd want to acquire? There's still that little lisk. Would be a shame, wouldn't it? I'm not going to hunt down the baby lisks, though. It's too much work for that little gain. I mean, sure, it's not really an issue. Yeah, but, you know, it's just like the game works is you get to carry every body, every single body, and that means when I want to carry 4 baby junglelisks back home, it's the same work as if I would carry 4 adult baby Feralisks home, junglelisks. Sorry, that's distracting me. We need a animal sleeping spot. Ideally, let's put up a animal bed. Let's do this. So Gigodoa is already busy here, so Dimetrodon has the honor of creating a bed for our night mule. Just like humans, they also get better quicker when they sleep in a proper bed. So who's my... Nobiar was my best doctor. Tend, my friend. Good. So Gigodoa completing that wall. It's 2 o'clock. Let's say goodnight for today. I'll rather take it slow. You know, this ain't a contest who's doing things the fastest. It's way more important to stay safe and alive while doing this. The good news though, I'll acquire a large yard with new lumbering opportunities. I do appreciate that. And yeah, we don't have any wood right now, I just realized. Let's do a little bit more. These jungle trees are surprisingly bad at generating wood. Oh, what's happening here? Nothing, as it seems. Alright. Growing nervous at this point. It's time for another attack or crisis. Well, the last crisis was the plague on my night mule, but, you know, we ain't done yet. I know Cassandra. Now, usually I don't smooth that many surfaces. Oh, I forgot to lock the door here. Usually I don't smooth that many surfaces on the walls, but I felt like with a Neolithic tribal community, that's pretty fitting, you know? Jeez. Yeah, I know. That's the downside of this mod. I think it was a mod that pauses the game automatically when something declares hunt on your guys, but at the same time, well, when there's too many things hunting your guys, it can be a little bit obnoxious. So don't you dare to die with due to that plague on me. Good. So how much Katyn do we have? Well, not that much. They are also not that generous with this material. Oh well. So let's check out what we can do furniture-wise at this point. I do have access to plant pots. Awesome. So I'd say we do a few sandstone plant pots just to make this place a tad bit more lively, you know. One for every apartment right next to the door. Let's move that carpet though. And we need one more here. All right, there we go. Then I wanted to smooth more surfaces because before one of my folks was being eaten. But no, I'm not issuing more orders here because I want to wait until the spiders are sleeping again. Just noticed that I had a hunt order on one of them here. Alright, so Gigadoa is very, very unhappy because of low recreation, but soon, Gigadoa, soon. Soon. Okay. So it looks like we might be actually finishing today's expansion. Well, almost. The material haul is always quite stressful, but, you know, I'm quite happy with taking things rather slowly. Okay, so what can we plant here? Mint plant. Cool, we can harvest mint out of that. Let's try that. Also, we seem to happen to run out. Oh no, we ran out of wood. We totally ran out of wood. Dang. Good thing that I'm claiming this new cluster there. Seriously. Also, I'm actually considering to expand my grove, my wood grove, because I'm needing a lot of wood actually, and with that limited mobility here, you know. Okay, now we can drop the smooth surface jobs. There we go. Finally. I'll only smoothen walls which I'm absolutely sure I'll keep. I'm not so sure about those here. I'm actually considering to mine out a little bit more. Also, I want to get rid of these and see how deep this little alcove here goes. I'm pretty sure it's only one grid, but you only know after you know. Alright. So we're tremendously overproducing food at this point. Absolutely convinced that this is way more food than we'll need for quite a long time. But at the same time, well, you know, it's always good to have a lot of food, in my opinion, that is. Alright, so surface smoothing can continue here. Well, I'm pretty sure we will keep the kitchen here. Beer. Nose has catched himself some beer. I don't even want to know how that came into the pond, but it doesn't really matter. It's... oh, dang. oh my god. It's already that deep into nighttime. Silly me. So... okay, we will be able to finish that tomorrow, though. Why is the Metrodon being hunted? Because I forgot to close that door, I see. Good lord, this is so scary when the whole map suddenly starts to move towards you. Oof. Alright. So how about our sleeping rooms by now? Decent. Dull. Mediocre. Somewhat impressive. Slightly impressive. So, where's Nose's place, actually? Ah, here. Of course, Zafe went away. But apart from that, I just realized that we might be needing more apartments. So, where to install more? Thing is, the animatry's influence will lock me out of constructing too many things here. We could dig out a new apartment on this side, but that somehow feels weird. No, we'll do it over here. I'd say that's the best thing to do. Yeah, let's do this. Probably consider creating doors into both directions. Yeah, the mutant flatfish rotted away. Wait a sec, where did that plant meat come from? Like, seriously. I have no clue where I could get that plant meat from. Can only assume it came from any of those alien fish. Alrighty, friends, so I'll be completing that wall as the last thing for today's episode. And then I'll be off for this one. Let's just hope we won't be assaulted during the night. You know, this place loves their Midnight Raiders, gotta say. So, Shigodoa. With that being completed, my tribe has way more mobility here. So... Oh, it's only a quest. I've noticed that lag, and I was... No, not that raid that I've announced at midnight, but... Alright, we get to construct a massive construction. And we receive vases. Seriously. Some pottery. No. Uranium weave sounds a little bit more interesting, but no. Building ground is limited here, and I don't want to doodle around with that useless stuff. Alright, friends. Survived yet another episode. I'm happy. So drop me a comment down below, leave me a like, leave me a subscribe, and see you guys next time. Bye-bye.